Right, welcome back to another Outlying fell walk, and today we're in Wet Sladdale. We are just parked by the reservoir, which is free parking just over on the hill over yonder. We've walked down round the farm and just followed this good track up. So we have 11 fells today, and I have remembered them all. First we're going to Langhowe Pike, then Great Ladstones, Seat Robert, Fewling Stones, High Wether Howe, Nabs Moor, we're all in this direction here, Howes, Ulthwaite Rigg, somewhere in there, Great Saddle Crag, Wasdale Pike and Sleddale Pike. We have guests, new guests, the old timer Dave Hewitt and Fat Boys on tour fame, Mary and Derek. It looks like up this side here we'll be going first, and basically right down to the bottom there, that lump, and up that must be possibly Sleddale Pike over there, the final one of the day. So I route round. Right, so we've just walked along the main road which will go to this farm here, and there's a track that branches off to the right and that heads us in the direction of Langhowe Pike. I think we start a couple of 100 metres up once again. So here's the reservoir over here. Right, so we came off the main road, and it is a bit of off-piste work, but there is kind of a flattened track, or you can make your own way like Derek. He's going to go waist deep into bog in a minute. It's going to be quite funny, but one of us is going to have to go and rescue him.
It won't be me.
It won't be you. But anyway, we're just going to head to the top of this field. I think we're just heading towards the gate. He's making a shortcut for it, but maybe a bit extra hard work. You can tell this is a trail because someone's made an effort to keep you out of the bog. Right. It's a little bit tricky navigation wise at the beginning here, but we're heading towards basically there's Wet Sladdale Reservoir. We're going up the right side bank here. We're taking a lot of ascent quite early on, which is good. It's just there's no real one track. We've sort of came up from those trees down there from the road beyond to this gate, but hopefully there'll be something to hop over up here. Fingers crossed. Right, so we just came up that field there. We need to get over this wall somehow because I can see the well-defined track there, and that'll take us up the fell. There's a bit of an obstacle in the way. Somebody's parked a slurry truck in front of the gate, so I don't think he was supposed to come up the way we came up. But what we've found here is a defined track, and it's actually got Lake District National Park sign. Oh, good lord. This is what we...
Whose trail is this?
Well, that's a first on the channel. Crawling under a slurry truck. Right, we've made it in one piece. Your bag's over here, Dave, with your sheep skull that you're bringing home for whatever reason. Close up on your skull, Dave. There we go, that's what he's bringing home with him. Is it a deer or a sheep?
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. There's loads of them where I'm from, so novelty for Dave. So we've walked along the Lake District Park path for a while, and we're just going to branch off because the one we need is way in the distance there, Langhowe Pike. You can continue this way, and there is a path that takes you up, but it takes you over Seat Robert and Ladstones, Great Ladstones first, but we're going to do them second and third respectively. So yeah, we're heading for this gill here, and I can see a path grooved into the side. And with a bit of luck, doesn't look that far, Mary.
No.
We'll get there within half an hour. Hopefully there's no more fences or slurry trucks to crawl under. Yeah. Are you happy you came with my walk?
I am, yeah. Thoroughly enjoying it.
However, I have seen a stile at the bottom of here, so stiles lead to paths. So, good news. And it's just up the right side of this gill. What's he whinging about?
What you?
You're trying to sell your new kettle, is he?
New kettle.
Oh, I bought a new kettle, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was the toaster. I bought the new toaster.
You got it, was there when you bought it.
Yeah, but it was talking to somebody else by then.
I've watched their videos for years and I met them in my work curries, sold an air fryer a few months back.
Which I'm very happy.
Still working, is it?
Yes, it's still
Ah,
working.
everyone's got Jan. Aye. Right, so we've just made a shortcut from over there, aimed for that stile. We were a bit lost, but good news is there's a stile on the opposite side here, and then it's going to be left. And it looks fairly gradually up the hill. Just seen a nice bright red deer there. Never seen them that dark before. Just the one, just jumped over that fence in the distance. I imagine we'll see a few more on the top of this horizon here, or at some point during the rest of the walk, but I'll back to cross here, over there to the stile, and then up. That should be, fingers crossed, the hard bit of the walk done. Because I can't see any alternatives really to get to this point. Right, it's a bit insane this walk because there isn't any path at all. Probably less path than the Banisdale, but not quite as boggy. We're just kind of heading towards this horizon here. I can't see one anywhere. So God knows how people do this fell. I think there's one from the Corpse Road which is sneaks around the back of it there, but can't see it from here. There is stiles and things, so it looks like it could be used, but the stiles are still in good condition, so it suggests any bugger uses them. Right, we just came from up there, down there, over Moorland, just waiting for Dave and Mary. Derek is finding his own way still, he's over there somewhere. Might be in bog. Anyway, we've only up the top now. Do you want to film the channel, Derek? Because you're fitter than me.
I don't know where we're going.
We're over here, I think. Right, so. Oh God, it's slippy. There's a bit of a trod here. I hope you're following. But we've identified that as the second one of the day, Great Ladstones. So yeah, once we're up here, not a bad short walk over to that one. I think they're all fairly close together. From there, it's just this long walk in has been tough. One of the toughest, I think, really. A lot of descent and a lot of reascent. So it's supposed to be only 700 metres climbing on this round, but I think that's going to be a lie. We've only done 150 so far, so might prove true. And the nightmare's nearly over. First of the day is just up here, Langhowe Pike. Bloody hell, 3 miles, I believe. Not a lot of ascent, but this grass just makes it a nightmare. I think Derek and Mary have done this one already. Not from this side, but I think this walk's put me off this fell for the rest of my life. I don't think I'll be back for a second time. Very, very tough. First of the day, Langhowe Pike. Here we are, first outlying Wainwright of the day, Langhowe Pike, 504 metres. I felt every bloody metre of that, even though we started about 200. But anyway, I think we're heading sort of this direction next. Can't quite point at it because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to walk to the end here and have a look down into Swindale. Oh wow, oh sheep. There we are, Swindale Valley. We've been there before on the main Wainwright route to pick up Sellside Pike and Brandstree, Tarn Crags over yonder, and Grey Crag. We're not here for them today. I think we're going to be heading, I think that must be the next one of the day, or that one. I don't know why I'm pointing. I don't know. We're just going to walk, follow the map, and the next one of the day is Great Ladstones. Just identifying the next two. It's not easy, they all look very gradual and hard to tell them apart. So this is Roundtree Crag here, but not an outlying Wainwright. The next one is Great Ladstones, which is the highest point in the distance there, before we short trip onto Seat Robert from there, and then there's a couple more just behind that before we start making way inland. So hi, Langhowe Pike, once in a lifetime, but yeah, fantastic views nonetheless. Cheers. Right, so we're just working our way up past Rowan Tree Crag, named we think because of this single tree here. Wainwright didn't include it in his list, so we're bypassing it. There is a half decent trod, it's the best I can call it. Heading through the col here, and through that and beyond is Great Ladstones. Right, here we are. What we think is the second outlying fell of the day, of Great Ladstones. Could well be is a decent sized cairn, so we'll take it off, and it is cracking views. It's a nice area, lots of open land here, absolutely stunning. Boom. Well done Mary, well done Dave. Well done. Boom, this bump this time. Well done. Aye, what a fell, I like this one, it's a decent view, I like that. A lot of open land, 460 odd metres I believe, something like that. So that's where we've came from, in the distance there. See Langhowe Pike, half decent track.
Because I'm sure that cow that licked me gave me a bad stomach upset.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was sick, really bad.
Alright.
Oh.
What do you put?
Right, so we've just had a coffee and refueled, and we're heading round over to Seat Robert, which I think is just through this col here. That's looking back to Great Ladstones, and far in the distance there Langhowe Pike. So yeah, we've covered some decent mileage, about 4.5 miles to this point. Paths are still there, boggy in parts but largely dry as we get higher up. My favourite fell, I think it's Grassmoor probably.
Oh, yeah.
But, my least favourite, Gladamaris is trying to kill me twice, yeah, so I won't be going back up there. Yeah. Right, we just walked out from Great Ladstones, our yonder there. Half decent path. We've lost it here, but it's just a final pull up to the summit of Seat Robert, third for the day. Aye. Ah. Wow, it's probably one of the best cairns I've ever seen on a little outlying fell. Don't know where they've got all these rocks from. The derrick's all the way down there. Trying to find a more gradual route up. But here we are, third for the day. Seat Robert. Boom. Oh, lovely wind cairn, and a bag it, take it, wow, boom. Who's going to get here second, Derek or Mary? It's close, and Derek's given up, but I second.
Me too. Oh, there's a shelter.
Well done Dave, boom, Seat Robert, done. You're into that now, are you? We're spoiled. Cairn, wind shelter, trig,
One for Greg,
and yeah, I'll tap that on.
Can we open
Well
our
done.
boot?
Up. There we go.
Boot selfie.
Right, here we are on Lord's Seat, just taking a load off for 5. But I'm pretty sure we're looking over to the fourth of the day, which is Fewling Stones, just on the end of that crag just there before we start walking inland. And I think this mound here is high Wether Howe, so that's 4 and 5 for the day. Good, good, lovely walk actually. Weather helps, great views. Seat Robert, one to come back to I think. Right, Lord's Seat in distance. That's been very fast paced actually to get over here. Quite good going, half decent trods. I'm just working our way up the final pull to Fewling Stones. I think Derek and Mary are going up a bit more gradual route. I'm just wandering really, it's going in the right direction. I'll meet them on the top. That's us up on the ridge, just waiting for the trio, Derek, Mary and Dave. They'll be coming up here shortly. The summit's just over there, it looks like, Fewling stones. Nice and easy. And we're going along this ridge. It looks stunning all the way to high Wether Howe. All for the day. Fewling stones. Well done. Yeah. Good. Well done. Right, here we are on top of the 4th outlying fell of the day of Fewling stones. I love the name, and it is literally that, just a big pile of stones. I think this is the highest point. It's got a rock on it, so we've all tapped that one. It's looking back from whence we came, Lord's Seat, right out to Ladstones, and it's quite some mileage that. But aye, we're going to be walking along this ridge now to high Wether Howe. I can see the cairn in the distance there, so yeah, 4 down, a few more to go. Right, so we're just heading down Fewling stones now. I love this view, can't get enough of it, absolutely stunning. Some of the main Wainwrights over here, but yeah, next, like I say, high Wether Howe. Right, just approaching the top of high Wether Howe, number 5 for the day. Ah, there we go, a lovely cairn for the 5th of the day, high Wether Howe. Boom, dampen it. Oh, there you go, there we go, Jerry. It's alright. I've just seen, I've been told that's a bothy in the valley down yonder there. I can see a lot of deer there last time I was here, so hopefully get some more. But what a view. We've kind of done like an M shape, up, down, up and back down to here. Right, so we're just heading down high Wether Howe. We've came to the group decision not to do Nabs, Moor and Howes, which are these mounds over here. It's a bit too far for this walk, but they could easily be picked up on our horse water walk that we plan to do in a few weeks from now. That was a short walk anyway, so yeah, a little bit, we'll add that one up when we get them. So now we're going to Ulthwaite Rigg, and this has now become a 9 fell round. So across the moorland here, I'm not going to point at it, I'm not 100% sure which is Ulthwaite Rigg, but we're going in the right direction. So there's high Wether Howe in the distance. We've just trudged, yumped right through all that bog. Very tough. These are the 2 fells here that we're going to save for another walk. Nabs, Moor and Howes. Up next, we're nearly there, to Ulthwaite Rigg. Doesn't look that impressive, but they must be done. So not often plants amuse me, but these are quite nice. Mary found them. Probably poisonous, but look at that. Wow, I've never seen anything like that before. In the middle of this bleak wilderness, with 3-4 people trudging through a bog. There you go. A little bit of positivity. Ulthwaite Rigg, what a bugger. Just topping out on Ulthwaite Rigg. Oh yes, what a view. Derek, the most experienced of us all, beat us to it. Well done, lad. Boom. Good stuff. Right, another break here. Oh, I can see we're doing on to Reservoir now. Then we're going up to Great Saddle Crag next, before Wasdale Pike and Sleddale Pike. I think must be them 2 there. Cracking summit cairn. No fist pumps on this one, it doesn't deserve it. I've had enough of Ulthwaite Rigg already, I've only just got here. One for Dave though, because so that's Ulthwaite Rigg done. The number, what was that? Yan 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th of the day. 7th is Great Saddle Crag, up this big bloody hill, but luckily it doesn't look like we lose too much ascent. And then it's round on to, I believe, Wasdale Pike and Sleddale Pike are potentially those 2 crags there. Right, so we've just descended Ulthwaite Rigg. This Dave Hewitt's decided to go back down to Wet Sladdale. This is a bit too much for him. myself, Mary and Derek are heading towards the Skylang there. This is tough. I feel bad for bringing Derek and Mary along for their first walk with me, but yeah, it's not always like this. Well, kind of is for the outliers, but I'm still in the bog. Still happy, Mary?
Still happy.
Surviving. Hope Dave's alright going down that bog land, but I'll wait for him at the car park if he's not there when we get back. So in the distance there you've got Ulthwaite Rigg. Came across all that nasty bog land here. I just came up onto the ridge. Mary and Derek are down there, but I think Wet Sladdale Crag is up here. Did I say it's tough? This bloody walk. Did I say that? Oh my god. Right, here we are on the 7th outlying Wainwright of the day of Wet Sladdale Crag. Well done, Mary, Derek, for putting up with it. There's a top over there, I could see a cairn, might also be, but this is definitely the higher summit of them. There's a couple more remaining. So you've got Wasdale Pike and then down onto Sleddale Pike before the car's just a short drop beyond there. But oh, didn't bother coming to this one. Right, so what we've decided, 3 tracks here from Wet Sladdale Crag. I'm going to nip up here to Wasdale Pike before skirting along the ridge line over to Sleddale Pike. Oh man, this is bloody nuts. This walk is too much. Apologise to Derek and Mary and Dave for bringing them along on this one. It's just so much, not much ascent, it's just all rough ground. They're cutting across this fell and I'm going to meet them over on the ridge by yonder. Bloody hell. No wonder not many people watch my outlying fell videos. They're not worth watching. This has become come and try the outlying fells to do not bother, do not come and do this walk. This is the Sleddale Yomp. I advise you, do not come and do this. Look at this though, can't argue with that, that's absolutely stunning. But bloody hell, I don't think it's worth that much effort. So Wet Sladdale Crag wasn't much to look at. There was 2 summits, we chose the higher one of the 2. There was a cairn on the lower summit though, so that might have been the Wainwright, but it's good enough for me, it's done. I won't be back here. Just a short distance up here to Wasdale Pike. Oh, thank God. It might only be, what, 25 metres of concrete, tarmac even. I think I can see tyre tracks up here. But I'll take it. Oh, I can move my legs without how I want. There we can see number 9 for the day, Sleddale Pike. So up here, across the moor again, and it should be easy from there. How many times have I said that on this walk? Oh my god, what a stunning fell this is. Wasdale Pike. Oh my god, it's probably the best of the day. I'm not sure if it's the highest because Seat Robert over there does look about the same. This is the ridge we went up on this morning, all the way along. I'll give you a close look at that from Sleddale Pike, but you can see the reservoir now, just down yonder there. But there's one more for the day, number 9, Sleddale Pike in the distance there. So I'm just going to make a beeline for that. I'm going to have a cup of tea. How are they? That's me caught back up with Dave and Mary. I told them, oh, they're just going to go straight for the reservoir, which is on the brow over there. Like I say, I'm going to quickly go over and pick up Sleddale Pike before I walk the ridge round. And I'll join back up with them a little bit further down. Hopefully Dave Hewitt's got back to the car in one piece. That's now looking back over to Wet Sladdale Crag. As you can see, there's sort of 2 summits adjacent to each other. I think we went on the higher one just over yonder there, but there is definitely a cairn there as well. Looks better from here than it did actually standing on it. Why do we do it? Because it's there. It's my new motto. Here we are on the 9th outlying fell of the day of Sleddale Pike. We'll take it. Boom. Hello Dave, hello Mary. All at distance there. Wow, what a fell. I like it. You can see the whole Wet Sladdale Reservoir there. The car's just parked at the bottom end of it, so just a trudge across this moor. I think there's a good track somewhere, but I didn't see it. But anyway, this is the route we've done today. Went up by the farm over yonder. No, that farm. Right up this ridge here, down the back and up Langhowe Pike, before Great Ladstones. Seat Robert is this one here. That's probably been the best fell of the day, before we went further back still to Fewling stones, before coming back forward to Great Wether Howe. There's little rocks there. Ulthwaite Rigg just here. Trudged through the bog and the moor up to Great Sladdale Crag, and then over the top to Wasdale Pike, and again pathless trudge across this moorland. Oh, I'm gonna cry. The most deserved cup of tea I've ever had on this channel. I must stress, do not do this bloody walk. Don't go anywhere near Ulthwaite Rigg. Wasdale Pike, aye. This, aye, if you come from that side, but hey, once in a lifetime. Cheers. Oh, God's sake, that's nice. So yeah, as we head down Sleddale Pike, I can see Derek and Mary just in the distance in front of me. I'll catch up to those, but I thought I'd better sign off the adventure from here. Where we started in a bog field, here's where we end, in a bloody bog field. 9 outlying fells today. I'm still really happy with the effort of everybody. I'm glad I haven't killed anybody, but still time on other walks if they're brave enough to come out with me again. So thank you Derek, Dave, Hewitt and Mary for joining me on this one. Hopefully you'll be back one day when you've recovered, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back out on the fells sometime in the next 2 years or something, I would say. Peace.